I'm Craig Kenneth, a relationship coach and a psychotherapist. Every relationship is different and every breakup is different. Work with me and you'll get professional help on your situation. And if you're in no contact, focused on personal growth, my workbook series, The Knowledge, will help you make changes like you've never made before. Available now at AskCraig.net. Hi there, I'm Coach Craig Kenneth.
I'm Coach Margaret.
And I'm Coach Victoria.
And today we're going to be talking about divorcing a narcissist. Mm-hmm. It sounds like a battle plan more than anything.
That's essentially what it is. It's more like a battle plan than anything else.
Yeah, so you need like generals and you need an entire army behind you.
Right. And the lady who wrote this article is pretty angry at narcissists. It's quite clear from the way she wrote it, but it's very useful because narcissists are known to try to manipulate you to get you back. Okay?
So what do we got today, Margaret?
We got 3 rules to follow for keeping your sanity intact.
Ooh.
Okay? Because remember, they do the gaslighting, which makes you question your sanity. All right? Narcissism isn't an illness. It's a personality disorder. And one you can't fix, says Pauline Rigo, a certified divorce coach and author of A Better Divorce Blueprint. I'm not sure I totally agree with her on that, but it has been difficult. We all agree.
Okay.
So what do you do if you find yourself looking to get divorced from someone with those tendencies? How do you protect your mental health? We chatted with Rigo and Megan Rice and Cynthia Catchings. I've heard of her before. Both therapists at Talkspace to find one. Okay? Number 1, do not engage, or at least not right away. Love bombing, triangulation, gaslighting, lying, cheating, and stealing. These are just a few of the 36 repetitive patterns and behaviors that you can expect from a narcissist. I've never seen all 36 of them together at once, but I will look it up. What can you expect from a narcissist? If you are on the receiving end of these actions and trying to divorce the narcissist deploying them, you have to do everything within your power to not be triggered by their attempts, says Rigo. But that's not easy because they got you into this mess because they're very good and skilled at manipulating.
And they know right where to go.
Yep.
They know right what to say and do to provoke you.
Exactly. And that's the thing that narcissists do. They act out in a way that causes you to react. Then they point at you saying that you're the crazy one for reacting.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's and one thing that I've noticed over the years is they'll just say 5 or 10 crazy things, but the one that gets you stuck is the one that they go at.
That's right. That's right.
It's really manipulative. Avoidance to it too.
Yes. Well, oftentimes I think they're the same people.
Yeah.
In other words,
the narcissist is just way more extreme.
Yes.
Yeah.
In other words, don't throw fuel on the fire, she explains. Understanding the tactics they repetitively use to bring you down make it easier to modify your response and divert their behavior. So it is least harmful and less difficult for yourself. I have a friend who is with a narcissist and has been fighting this battle forever, and she inevitably lets him get to her. And of course, then he's won. All right? Phrases like, I hear you, or everything's going to be okay, on repeat, can help validate a narcissist without instigating them. Okay? And that's an interesting thought. Just kind of be soothing. Don't argue. The minute you argue, then he's happy.
Yep. Because they like watching you get upset.
Absolutely. If your ex is texting or calling you to attack you for something you did wrong, which they do all the time, do not respond immediately, adds Catchings. Narcissists say abusive things to get a reaction from you. So stay calm and use short answers. When they no longer evoke a negative reaction from you, they'll have no choice but to move on. But boy, can they prolong it very skillfully. Okay? Prioritizing the community, your community, and self-care. You have to plan to take care of yourself through this divorce. Okay?
Yeah, I think the community aspect is huge because it can feel very isolating when you're
yes.
so enamored with this person who's treating you terribly, and that's your one source of social support.
Right.
So expanding that can empower you to break away from
and
him or her.
Oftentimes narcissists are so skilled the community thinks they're the best person on earth, and what's wrong with you?
That's a good point too.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, by this time, if you've been with them that long, you've been married, they probably have isolated you from so many of your friends and family.
Absolutely, because that's one of their tactics.
Yeah, so you're probably feeling and have felt alone for a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they don't want you getting any positive feedback from anywhere, so they manage to isolate you. Right. Okay. Building your community can range from family and friends that you can rely on for support, as well as resources that can assist with navigating the harmful types of interactions you've come to expect from a narcissist. It's all about creating a protective boundary between yourself and the narcissist, says Rice. This can mean finding a therapist who specializes in relationships, narcissism, and trauma. That can't be done in 5 minutes, I want to point out to you. Okay? So sometimes you have to be very patient in waiting to find the right therapist. You want someone who understands conflicting divorce and narcissism and can help you regain your self-esteem and confidence and help you set realistic goals to protect yourself and your loved ones. Self-care is also a critical part of getting through this time. Do not forget to practice self-care. Be intentional about doing things you enjoyed before the issues started. If you don't have a hobby, find one. Eat and sleep well, and mainly talk to yourself with love. Now, these may sound like little things, but they can make an enormous difference. Okay? Now, this next part I found quite enlightening, and I would never have thought of it. You can get a court order, and there are co-parenting apps that you can look at. One tactic that narcissists tend to lean on during a divorce is a smear campaign, i.e., you take a seed of truth and fabricate it into a negative scenario that makes the other spouse or parent the evil perpetrator for the marriage. Okay, I didn't want this. This was all her idea. Yeah, six people put it in her head. It's all their fault. Rigo, who offers a course dedicated to navigating a divorce from a narcissist, recommends combating this by getting your attorney to file a motion to help with communication. Now, this is new, and one of the places where I worked at one point had that service, but we had to have people doing it, literally on the phone that day. This is an app. What a great idea.
Yeah.
All right? So your attorney can file a motion for assisting you in communicating with this other person. There are 2 co-parenting apps that she loves. One is called FAYR, F-A-Y-R, which is quite affordable at $79 a year. And Our Family Wizard, she says. Both come with a tone meter that won't allow you to hit send on a text message if it doesn't have a proper tone. So it prevents the victim from lashing out and getting angry.
I've never heard of
this.
Neither
have I.
This should be on a dating app.
Yeah, right?
It should.
Yeah, right.
If it looks like a celery stick, it won't let you hit send.
Yeah, right. All right, it'll keep him from lashing out and getting angry, and it stops the narcissist from abusing their ex. It also holds up on court. So what an absolutely wonderful idea. Like I say, I had to run a visitation center when apparently some of it could have been done by a computer app. What a great idea.
Wow.
Yeah, because communicating with them, they will use it every time they can to put you down, and they will know your weakest point to do it.
Yep.
Okay? So there's at least a few more alternatives. Right?
Yep.
Okay, and I will try to find out what the 36 behaviors are.
I know you'll be on it.
I will be on it. I'm all over it. Okay.
All right. Let us know what you thought of this one and if it was helpful to you. And of course, if you want to get our help personally, just go to my website, askcraig.net. Sign up for the coaching option that works best for you. I do email coaching and I do Skype. Of course, Margaret is available for Skype coaching.
If you feel that I can be helpful, please sign up.
And of course, Coach Victoria will continue to train with us.
I'll be here.
And you'll be able to do coachings with her in the near future. But that's it for this video. I'm Coach Craig Kenneth.
I'm Coach Margaret.
And I'm Coach Victoria.
And we will talk with you soon. To get my help personally, go to AskCraig.net and click on Schedule Coaching and choose the option that works best for you. I do email coaching or Skype. To schedule a coaching with Margaret, click on Margaret on the top of the page and order a Skype with her. For the Knowledge Creative Healing course, click on the link at the top of the page and click Get Started Now.